Well, instead of hitting pause, I actually turned it off, so that didn't work right, but I'm just going to make another one. I don't even know if you can see this other one over here. Alright, they're basically together. One side from the other, so it's like since they're opposites, they're going to do something different. So I step down with my left foot, imagine the front of it going down, and then the back of my right foot. You're supposed to wait for it to happen, but you can speed up the process though. Clip the counter. Anyway, let me step back some. Anyway, it's pretty cool, I guess. Now that was tight. I have to say that was tight even for me. But I have been doing things similar to that, like that right there inside. That was the first time it's ever done that. I brought it off the table and it shot back forward last time, or in the house, but I'm trying to get to the grid right now, the very bottom, and pull up with it and see. It flipped it because I didn't think up here to go with it. I just thought my feet and pushed up on my feet, but the rest of the body needs to go up as well in this thought process. So I got this bigger piece over here moving. I'm not really trying to do it, but it's in it a little bit. But you get what I'm saying. Now you see, the movements will teach you the areas, especially when you let it guide you. Yeah, I just wanted to make it up here because this is as close to the thing I practice on in the house height wise, and I've been making it jump up and do stuff like that here lately, and I just had to make a video. Whoa, man, if you could have seen that, that was so sweet. Hold on. I'll never be able to get it to do that stuff again. Yep, there it went. That stuff's getting easy to do right there. Like I said, I do recommend a smaller piece to practice with now. I didn't think about it before, but it is easier because you don't think about the weight of it. There's no sense in it, it's light. I don't even know if you could see that. It was okay, I guess you could. I hate that I have to do this up here with me and can't put the camera back any further, but you see it. You see it. That's I kind of flipped that one over. But I'm better higher up because I know the mentality of how to think about it adjusting. But when it gets lower than that, I'm almost getting this almost like information that you got to picture yourself getting on the ground and crawling over to the object in any way that you can, and then from there lifting it up. In my mind, it just keeps coming back like that for some reason, you know, and maybe that's to get your root chakra to the object underneath it, and then accumulate the rest as it goes, lifting up as where you would want it to be in your hands or whatever. I don't know. It feels like maybe that's what I'm on to here. This one over here just keeps moving. I think it's tight because I haven't thought about it. I haven't moved that one in a while, and I ain't even gonna worry about putting the other video on today. It was too long of a video, and I don't know. This one probably tops it anyway. I can't swear to that because I did some pretty cool things, but alright. I'll put that back and just mess with these again. I'm getting to where I can drag it to the object that I want it to be on and make it work. It's crazy. I don't know if you can see that or not, but anyway. It says I only have 30 more seconds to record. I downloaded a few things that took all my space, but this is a good enough video to get it going anyway. It's flipped upside down. Like I said, that makes it different. Well, it said 31 seconds, but it looks like it's giving me more. There we go. I had to jump with my feet that time. And go to the knees. But it's not just down here at the knees. You're also adjusting the thought process up here. So energy is being maneuvered all the way down to your knees where you're thinking. And if you're moving your body in chi-wise, your knee could be over here somewhere. You've got to train your thought process to follow it where you can find it better. And that's what I've been doing. And that's how it really does help. I think that is the way to do it. And I've never really been good at a pullback, but ever since that, when I snatched that one up off and it came my way and I shoved it back, I've been able to pull a little bit better. You know, normally it's straight up, but hold on. I think I'm overshooting it a little bit. I like that right there. That's just good stuff. What? All of them moved over here now. This little one and that big one. This one probably would have, but it was up against the oven. Yeah. I got this one trying to come back. Oh, you can't see it from way up there. Hold on. Can't see it. I'm going to have to make a counter like this, but learn how to put the camera somewhere else, basically. I don't know. I'm focused on this. This is the best practice with it that I've got. I mean, I haven't really been able to inside like this. A couple of times, few minutes, but I did that flip stuff in a few minutes, and I was like, what? Messed with it, found out I could do it again and again. I was like, okay, cool. Definitely make a video about that today. But yeah, no practicing really. Just been, basically the only difference is I have been feeding my dogs outside every day now, so I sit outside all day. Sometimes I kick into the moves and on the ground and move with it, but everything is working great for some reason. Alright, now let me just try to blast it all out at once and see what happens. There was no blasting it out. It seems like it's never ending. And I found out that when I'm breathing, it's making it faster and stuff, but I still want to learn control before it gets too fast. And that's what I've been working on this whole time. Not strengthening it, not trying to knock over stuff. Although my wife gets like a lasagna meal box this high, and without the food in it, of course, I can stand it up and knock it over now with the push. And I pulled it to me as well. Not sliding, but knocked it over towards me. So it seems to be almost like it keeps going now. It doesn't stay tangled up. I can just kind of twist it within and out of itself. Like when you're imagining this, imagine that tornado, like I said, upper and lower, and it's twisting your chi opposite directions from upper to lower. And that midsection is where it reassembles it to come back out as one. And once you can flow it through that enough times, it will continuously flow through and come back out as it's supposed to, instead of not in where it's supposed to and stretched out over here so it can't flow. You're stuck there. So you have to adjust it to do some other way. You know, that's as easy as I can picture, you know, think of saying it. I hope that got on camera. I hope that was on camera. But that's what I've been working with here. You know. Aha! I hope that got that. I hope it did. I hope it got that. That's just good stuff, man. But yeah, that for people who don't think that they can get it, you can. You don't have to do everything, man. I don't do anything that is required of TK. And some people may have to. It's just the mentality of it. You have to get it into your mind that you can learn this either way. You don't have to do this or that. You're going to learn it. Yeah. But that's the thing, you know, you gotta believe that and thinking something your whole life like it's not possible. You can't just say in your mind one time and get all jacked up about it that I believe, and it's all the doubts are erased. It takes time to convince yourself of something you can't really see, you know, but it exists. And we can do it regardless of what we do. Still drinking coffee just as much. Still smoking cigarettes, which that's been on my to get rid of list long before telekinesis. So this stuff is cool, man. Like I said, I didn't even know I could do all of this. It was just I did not know. Like, I've been inside. This is the first time I've been over here since the last video I made. It's getting crazy, y'all. But what did I say in my old videos when I was waving my hands like crazy? I said, I'm gonna get it. I said that, and I meant it. And that's all you got to do is mean it when you say it. I'm going to get it. And no matter how foolish you feel it is, that it feels like you must move, whether you got to get upside down on your head and do this at an object while you're upside down, that just means that your chi is aligned in that a way that you're going to have to do that to get what you seek. When it first happened to me, the energy was pulling me in so many ways. It had me doing this, and it made me do it. My knees were pointed upward, kind of like this as I come back, and made me hit the bottom of my spine on the floor like I was doing the lowest level of the limbo that you can get, you know, and keep on sliding across. It had me trying to do stuff like that, man. And I kid you not, I was not a part of what it was trying to get me to do. I just let go because it was becoming painful to fight it. And that's why I always say be careful with those gemstones too, because they will make you sensitive as you could be to that energy. I'm trying to get a couple of loops on it and see if I can make it float for a second. Inside, I made it spin around forever. It seemed like it just kept spinning, and then it came up and started spinning, and then it was crazy. I don't know. I'm off-centered. See, it would go straight if I was leveled, but if I was leveled, I would have to look at it in a different state. I can't talk to you and stay completely leveled on that just yet. I'm pretty good at being able to focus on a few things at once. Like I said, I can write with both hands. It's just backwards with the left hand, like it's, and that's my name right there, you know. Like I said, sometimes when you want to pull, you got to give a push when you want to pull. It just depends on how many are racked down through there to the object that are in a certain direction. But anyway, enough boring stuff, you know. I just wanted to make this real quick. I got to put other dogs out to eat. So I thought I'd make it float one more time. Another little snatch like that sounds good. You hear them in there playing. The last few are excited. Anyway, I hope it doesn't look like my hands are able to make it do that with the wind coming off of them. Anyway, I hope some of the information I gave, I just wanted to show that because it was cool. But take care.